Okay, so I'm just waiting for people to come. We'll see how long it takes. And usually I haven't had success. So I guess we'll see. I want to share this out. I don't know how. Anybody here? This is only the second live stream I've done. So I've been trying to share it. It says there is three people in the live, but I only see me and you. So I don't know who the other person is. You're welcome to join in. I'm in the middle of eating my lunch, actually, and I'm sitting on my bed. Not a good combination. I was. I'm gonna wait till a little bit more people come in, and then I'm gonna unbox my Walmart beauty box. I'm late getting it. They also make a man's skincare box. It's free. You just have to pay the shipping, which is $5. Hey, Glam, how are you? I'm doing good. It's Sunday. I have the whole day to myself. Can y'all hear me all right? Because I don't have a mic on. I appreciate you stopping by, giving me a thumbs up. So, uh, I haven't seen you post in a while. Glam, uh, what is your first name? Because I've forgotten. I'm so sorry. Yeah, up in the house. It's just $5. and it's not related to women at all. I have my microphone on, but I can hear the feedback. Can y'all? Do y'all care? This is so unprofessional, but do y'all care if I eat my lunch? My son just brought it by. I'll cover my mouth. Hi, Chloe Sky. How are you? Glam, are you still here? She may have left. How are you doing, Chloe? I'm gonna open my Walmart beauty box. I was just waiting for some more people to get in here. I have been at the house all by myself this weekend. Um, my 15-year-old is on fall break, and so he went to my parents who live not too far from me, but I live in the city and they live in the county. So he's well, thank you, Chloe. I am so excited. I hope I can get there um, before Christmas. I think once you reach 1,000 subscribers, because I've seen people do it and then their channel just takes off. I think that YouTube promotes you more when you hit 1,000. Um, I had taken some time off. I had some people talk bad about me, and and I don't know, that just dampened my spirit a little bit. But I got over that, and so I'm back making videos. I did from Saturday till Thursday. I did last week. I did three. I haven't done any this week, just because I've been cleaning house and doing, trying to get straightened up for the holidays. And trying to find how to put up my Christmas tree near a window so it can be seen. I live in an apartment, and our living area, the den or living room, whichever you would call it, is so tiny. I've got a couch and recliner in there, and then a buffet that the TV sits on, and that's the whole room. Hey, Karen, how are you doing? Can y'all hear the echo of me when I talk, or is it just on my end? Karen, I'm eating my lunch, but I'm about to open this Walmart Beauty. I need to get me a webcam because this cam on the computer is terrible. Thank you. It's just from McDonald's. It's cheeseburgers. My son brought it. he went um, he went out of town to get him some lunch, but he brought me McDonald's from up the street. I thought he was gonna bring me something good. Not that this is bad, and I appreciate he did that. It's free. It's only $5 shipping, and I think they have three different boxes. They have a regular Walmart box, the beauty box, and a men's box. Um, I bought some new mascara that I'm going to do a video on. Um, I wore it last night and I ended up wearing it to bed. Well, I wore my makeup to bed. I know that's terrible, but I laid down. I was going to read, and I come back here to my room and laid down, and I went to sleep. I took like a 5 hour nap, and then it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was watching TV till I got back to sleep. Which boxes do you get? Do you get the Target boxes, Karen? I think you'll like it up in the house. What is your real name? I am terrible and forget up in the house. I don't know what all the men box has in it, but I just know that they have it. And my box is late. Um, Byron, I'll remember that next time. But Byron, I do think that you'll like that. Um, if you have the Walmart app, you can just search Walmart gift boxes, or you can just go to their website and search it, and it'll come up. Oh, I bought a new mascara I was going to tell you about. I want going to do a video on it if people are interested. It's about the new it's not new, but it's a new color to L'Oreal's Luminous mascara, Voluminous. I think it's called Voluminous mascara, but it's deep burgundy, and that's all I've ever worn. Up until the last few years, they stopped making it. Um, we used to get it from Avon, and my eyes are either gray or blue, and the burgundy just makes them pop, in my opinion. Hi, Dahmer family, welcome. How are you? Yes, just go to Walmart app and search Walmart gift boxes. I'm good, Dahmer family. I'm gonna open this beauty box from Walmart. It's the fall one. I'm a little late getting it. Um, I complained so their last one was terrible, and I wrote to them and told them it wasn't worth the $5 I paid for shipping. They sent me nothing but foil packets. Well, this has some stuff rolling around in it, so I think it'll be pretty good. Hey, just Ann, how are you doing? Welcome to my live stream, and welcome to everybody. I don't think I've said that. This is really like the second one I've ever done. I hope this is a good box. I think Ann's unboxed it already. It's the Walmart gift box, Ann. The fall one. I guess it's the fall one. I mean, we're not in winter yet. And I am eating. I don't have on any makeup. But this is Sunday, and I usually try to do without makeup on Sunday. I don't go to church, so um, not that I think anything's wrong with going to church. I know, and I've always been scared to do live. My accent is so southern just normally, and I try to tone it down just a little bit in my videos. I don't know if I succeed any, but I knew if I just got on here and talked, it would all my slang would just roll right out of my mouth. Yes, y'all feel free to support each other. Um, I encourage that. Yes, and yours is northern. I knew. I think I'm gonna guess the state you live in. I've never heard you say it, but I'm gonna guess that you live in New Jersey. Am I even close? I live in the southernmost part of Georgia. I mean, I'm almost at the Florida line, down near the swamp. South Jersey. How about that? I did good. I I will be sure to go to your live when you do that, Byron. I usually go back and watch your live streams. I hardly ever get around to live streams because at the time of day when people are doing them, I'm busy and can't do it. I go to Jessica Paris. She has hers late at night. Well, I don't know. She started doing them early, but late at night. Oh, Byron lives in New Jersey too. Ah, how about that? And this box, I think I'm going to go ahead and do it because I'm too excited. It's got something that rolls around in here, so I think it's going to be good. Now I've taken the tape off. Do y'all want me to go ahead? Do y'all want me to go ahead and do it, or you think I should wait? I'm so rude with the drinking. My mouth stays dry, so I do drink a lot. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And this is what the box looks like. And so when you open it, it just says embrace your beauty. And it looks like this. I'm going to just do it like I would do it in a video. And, oh, we got some good stuff. This is how it looks. So the very first thing I see is, let's see, it's an a Biore charcoal micellar water. I wonder if it smells. I don't know that I would use it because my oh, it's got a pleasant scent. I don't know that I would use it because my face is extremely dry. I always peel around my nose. Me too. The last one I got was full, like I said, was full of those foil packets, and I was disgusted. But I think my 15-year-old uses. He uses a charcoal facial wash that he likes, and I gave him my very expensive, as far as I'm concerned, Clinic two-step exfoliating toner, and I really would like that back. But I use witch hazel most of the time anyway. But that's this, and so, and the next thing is this Hello toothpaste, and it's fluoride free. Oh, it is, yeah. Now on this you don't order; they just send you. Now this is a. I dropped it. Hang on a minute. That toothpaste. I'm so sorry. I'm sitting on my bed. Now, this toothpaste is a duplicate. I've gotten the charcoal toothpaste, This whole box, I think, is going to be about charcoal because I see something else charcoal in here. But this is a bigger size, and I actually use the charcoal toothpaste when I whiten my teeth. So, but it don't have fluoride. That's the thing. If you use this, you're going to need to rinse with a fluoride rinse. If you're like me and need all the fluoride you can get on your teeth. And so, oh, look at this. It's a Great Lash mascara. I guess it would be a deluxe trial size, deluxe size. And when I actually use this, I want to see what kind of tip it has because Great Lash has different, comes with different um, spoolies. And I like the one that's conic because I use this on my lower lashes, usually no matter what. I, thank you, Anne. I didn't even see it. I'm struggling. I do too. But I've recently got the I got Lash Paradise too. I can't get this open. I want to get it open. My nails are so soft that I can't. There we go. So, anyway, I got the new Luminous by L'Oreal, the Luminous mascara in burgundy, dark burgundy, and that I used to wear that all the time. It was real popular um, in the 80s. Y'all, I cannot open this up. Ridiculous. Okay, the longest unboxing ever. So it's just got a regular mascara wand. So it's just the regular one, which I have too, but I just do like that one. If there's people in here that I haven't said hello to, welcome. Hey, Glitz, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, so the next thing is this Master Precision All Day eyeliner, and it's just a trial size. Um, I had the hardest time. That's a pretty good tip, I think. It may be a little big. I have on liquid mascara, I mean liquid liner left from last night. I went, y'all, I was so bad. I went to bed with my makeup on. But I still, the eyeliner that I put on, you can see, is still on. And it's one that I ordered from Yes Style, which is Korean Beauty. And I can't tell you the brand. It comes in a green bottle with a white top. Okay, so now we're going to get to the foil packets. They always have foil packets. And this is Cetaphil Eye Gel Cream. I actually looked for this at my Walmart that's a little bitty, and they didn't have it. So I'm going to go to a bigger town and see if they have that because I've seen this advertised and I kind of want to try it. So this will give me a chance to try it, I think, for a couple of days, but to see if I like it. Glitz, are you talking to me? You love my style? You don't think I'm too old? I'm probably older than everybody in here. Oh, what kind of liquid eyeliner was that? Oh, it's by Maybelline, and it's the Precision Master Precision All Day, and this is the fall box. It's turning out pretty good. And the Cetaphil, like I said, even though it's a foil packet, it's got a good bit in it, and I think I can use that enough to know if I like it or not. And I'm gonna purchase it, I think. And then we got a Nivea um, Deep Moisture Serum, lasts 48 hours. Now this is probably a one-time use, maybe on your arms. The product's all the way down there. You might could do your arms and elbows with it. By where? Perry Purse? Where do they sell that at, Glitz? This next thing is this is the other thing charcoal that I seen. It's a black charcoal bubble sheet mask in Soe, and I like the mask by Soe. I've had enough a couple of their night masks that you wear, and I didn't even feel the need to wash it off that morning. It was soaked in, but now I have extremely dry skin. And I don't think my 15-year-old son will wear this because he will think this is ladylike and he won't touch it. And the last thing is this whole blends shampoo and conditioner. Now, I will use these. I like Garnier, and right now I'm using their color treated, and I actually have my purple colorant in it. But this is oak, not oak delicacy. Yeah, it is a pretty good box. I mean, it really is. I like it a lot. Maybe you'll get yours soon because I seen other people unbox theirs. Um, but they got some different stuff than me. But I like this, and that's all I think. Let's make sure. So then they send for people who've never got it. They send you these little advertisements in there, and not. I don't guess any of these are coupons. It just says embrace your beauty. And then you can tell them what you think about your beauty box and that beauty box survey. I roasted them completely. I didn't win $100 either. They're just paper. None of these are coupons this time. All of it is just flyers about each product, but no coupons. Sometimes they send coupons. I have gotten a coupon for a free box of hair color. But I use it wasn't the brand I use. If I'm going to dye my hair, if I'm going to dye my grays, I use I can't think of what it's called. Um it's Garnier, and it's Fiera. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Fiera um brand by Garnier, and I use it in shining black if I don't use the blue. I use the one that has the blue undertone. The last time I did the color, when I got it done, I had it done at the beautician because I wanted the blue block streaks in it. But right now, I'm just putting splat in my shampoo on it. That's what's giving it that purple hue in my videos. Anyway, that is a good box. Let me put the stuff up in the back in the box before I forget it. I am such a 80s baby. I'm not a 80s baby. I'm a 60s baby. And you can tell by my name because my parents were flower children. uh, but I like that box. It's much better. Oh, Glitz, when you did the look for the women of the night, I enjoyed that video. You did very good. I was gonna do it, but I ended up in the hospital. I have some trouble with my health sometime, and I th- well, I take a lot of medicine, but they had changed it, and they thought that maybe that was what was bothering me, but it wasn't, and I'm back on that, and it's not happening. So my heart rate was up, my blood pressure was up. Hey, Turtle Creativity, how are you doing? Thanks, thanks, Glitz. Thank you, Karen. I feel so much better now. I don't know. My blood pressure was high. My heart rate was high. My vision was blurry. Um, I went. I see a therapist. I'm just gonna put that out there. I see a therapist twice a month right now, and I've got to go back and see the doctor for my meds. But she seemed to think I was having a panic attack, but um, but my panic attacks don't aren't that's how my panic attacks are. I don't get I mean I feel anxious, but um they affect my body like that. High blood pressure, fast heart rate. I don't hyperventilate or anything like that. And I did get the Target box several times, but I didn't get it this time. By the time I read my email on it, um, they were out, and I like it because there's some things from Target in there. Well, I love their makeup section. Um, if you can to get to a Walmart that has a good makeup section, theirs is good too. But I don't. We don't really have a Walmart set up like that. I mean, to get to a Walmart that has a big beauty area, I have to drive almost 70 miles, which I have done to get what I wanted makeup wise. And our JC Penney that I'm closest to is 40 miles away that has a Sephora in it. I am 52. I am 52, Byron. Hey Melanie, how are you doing? When you feel uh stressed like that, when your mind is racing, I mean that's what happens to me, and that is what was going on. I couldn't hardly I couldn't get nothing done. I would like start cleaning the kitchen, but then I would be in the bathroom cleaning, and by the end of the day, nothing was completed. I don't know. I stayed in the hospital a couple of days and they pampered me, and I didn't have much company. I told my husband I didn't want um, company, and my oldest son came to see me, and that was it. And I got back to feeling right. Y'all probably think that was odd. I didn't want company, but and they admitted me, and they didn't admit me to the psych ward or anything. I was just on a regular floor, but I got something in my IV to calm me down. I don't know. I don't really know. They said it anyway. It made me feel better, and then I just went back on my regular medicine. Um, so yeah, that was it. I am so glad that y'all have come to watch my live stream. I felt like there would there wouldn't be anybody at all because um, I've just like I said, this is my second one, and it's probably been a year. Well, it probably was the first of the year. I think when I first started getting BoxyCharm, and I started getting that, I think in November of last year. I got it for a year, and I'm not getting it right now. I actually stopped all my subscriptions except for the beauty box. Oh, you're almost a Christmas baby, Byron. When I was 35, I was living my I'm not going to say I was living my best life because I have children now, but I was sporting a sports car. I had my own house. Um, I didn't live near my family then, and no, I didn't have the sports car. That maybe I did have the sports car. No, I didn't have the sports car by then because I had my first child when I was 33. So I had my sports car when I was 31, and I had worked uh, a long time at that time professionally in my profession. I do still get Gazelle, and they send that to me. I used to buy it, but now they send it to me free for review. And I didn't get my October box for some reason. She said the labels fell off some boxes. I don't know. That's weird to me. They have a lot of trouble with their shipping, and so my I'm supposed to be getting my November Gazelle box too at the same time. I have the September one set away for a giveaway. I got two boxes in September, and that was one I bought, and then one they gave me for review. But I like that box. Have you ever tried it, Anne? New Year's Eve, baby. My children have special birthdays. My first son was born when I was 33, and he was due on June the 7th, and he was born on June the 9th, which is his daddy's birthday. My second son, he was a preemie. I actually took Clomid, which is a fertility drug, to get pregnant because my body just didn't want to cooperate at either time. My first child was a total. Um, I'm not going to say it was an accident, but I just had no idea that I was pregnant at all because they had told me I couldn't have children. So, God is still in control and um, gave me my first child when I was 33. And then the year before my second son was born, I miscarried twins. And then I took Clomid and got back. I got straight back pregnant um, the second month after I had miscarried. And he was a premium, was born on Mother's Day. And they had prepared me with this terrible story of he was going to have to be intubated and he wasn't going to be breathing and he would be blue. And before I had the C-section, my blood pressure bottomed out to like 70 over 50, I think they said. And so when he was born, I wasn't quite in my normal state, but he cried, and they did take loudly, and they did take him to NICU, but they kicked him out in about 4 hours and said that he was fine. Hey TWG, how are you? Miscarriages are hard, or I think they are. Some people didn't act the way I did, but I'm going to tell you, I had such a hard time getting pregnant, and I went to specialists who finally said you're not going to be able to get pregnant and carry a child, and you're if you want children, you're going to have to consider adoption, and that's just how they said it. They didn't sugarcoat it. They weren't in their feelings about it. They just like that's just how it is. And so my husband was like, he was not, um, and neither was the rest of my family. Well, except for my sister, she was. If I wanted to adopt, she was all for that. But the rest of my family was not. My husband was not. My parents were not, or my mother was not. And so I felt like that wasn't anything that was going to happen for me. Oh yeah, little sister. I know that's great. Um, but so at that time, I bought a house and I bought a sports car. That was when I was actually probably about 32, and I got sick. I didn't know why. So about after I had a Camaro RX. That's what I had. It was the 25th anniversary edition, so it was a 1997, I think, and I got it in 1996. That's what throws me off on the time, but I think it was in 1997. It was the 25th um, anniversary edition, so it was very fancy. Bye, Anne. I'm glad you stopped by. My doom and gloom story drove you off. I'm so sorry. Bye, Karen. It was fancy. I loved that car, and we kept it. Through my pregnancy. I mean, not as big. I mean, I wasn't as big then as I am now, but my belly was so big when I drove it. The steering wheel rubbed my tummy. It was kind of funny. But we kept that car until my 19-year-old's name is Reynolds. And we kept that thing until he was about 18 years old, till he got a little too long to fold up to get in the car seat. And then when he went up a car seat, it wouldn't sit flat. It was wider than the back seat because, Camaras, they have a back seat, but they're not really meant to be ridden in. They're very small. So we ended up trading that in for a Grand Am of all things, a 4 door. But when I got pregnant, people were saying, "Oh, bye, Karen." Oh, when I got pregnant, people in my church were saying, "Are you going to get a van?" I was like, "Heck no, I'm not getting a van. I'm a sports car person. We keeping this car." But I did end up having to get a 4 door. Ah, a Grand Am. They don't even make them anymore. At that time, they were actually pretty to me. But years previous to that, they were not a pretty car. I mean, the Grand Prix was pretty, but that Grand Am was just ugly as crap. But that year, I don't know if it's because I needed one and I wanted one sort of sporty, that one was pretty to me. But that's what I got. And then finally, when my second son was born 4 years later, I had a Tahoe, a new Tahoe. So that was pretty good. Uh, I have two boys. One is 19 and one is 15. The 19-year-old is a volunteer fireman and he works at a body shop um, doing car, body work repair. And he's been doing that since he was 15. He started doing that through the school, had a work release program. And he actually was dating a girl whose father owned a body shop and he hired him and kept him on even after they had broken up. Yeah, I feel blessed to have my two boys. They are rough and tumble, and they got guns and like to hunt. And my 15-year-old is asking for a 22 caliber long gun for Christmas, and so if I can find one reasonable, I'm gonna get that for him. My 19-year-old has a 22 long gun, and then he has a 410 shotgun, and my 15-year-old has a 410 shotgun. We are definitely constitutional right people here. Uh, right, Right, right. Oh, that's how I feel. TW, what is your first name so I don't keep calling you TW7? Or I mean, if you don't want to give it, that's fine too. Both of mine like guns. Sorry, the computer was sitting on my leg. My oldest got his first one when he was 16, but my husband's father died back at the 1st of September. Oh, Tommy, am I subscribed to your other channel, Tommy? Um. Anyway, so my husband's father died. That was a very traumatic event. I won't talk about that to y'all. It was bad. But anyway, so both of my sons got 410s from him when he died. Oh, maybe it's another Tommy I'm friends with too. That I'm doing. I hadn't done it yet. I got to do it today. Doing a collab singing another video or sing. I'm singing. It's going to be a cappella, and I do sing. I have one singing video on this YouTube, but I'm thinking about starting another one that's just dedicated to singing. So I'll have to look for. I'll have to try to find you with Smule Nation. I don't really know what that is. Oh, that is you. Okay, good. I haven't. I'm practicing my I'm practicing my part, but I record it and then I think, oh, that's terrible. So I keep deleting it and practice. I think I will. I think I will enjoy that, Tommy. I I I I love it. Uh, my kids hate that I sing all the time, and it's not that I sing out of key or anything like that. They just get tired of it. I'm gonna do it today, Tommy, and I will get it. I do have to do it without music, right? Without music. Okay, I will do that. Like that's what I'm practicing anyway. No, um, I think that's a good song too. Oh, okay. Just send it to that email. Because I check it every day. I mean it because that's my business one. Because I do some. I'm an affiliate for a couple of different companies, and that's the email I use. I haven't been monetized by YouTube yet, but I have been fortunate to find people that wanted to work with me. So even though I have less than 1,000, which is coming up, I hope I can get. I'm about 70 away from 1,000. Oh, that's good. That's a good way to do it. I like that. Maybe some more people will chime in because when I seen that idea, I was like, oh yeah, I'm all for that. Um, when I was in high school, and then the year after high school, I was in a singing group through uh I don't know what to call it. It was a man and a woman, not related to each other, that had a music studio that taught piano and drums and guitar and stuff like that. And the man developed a group called PS and Company because the studio was called Polyphonic Studio, so he just called it PS and Company. And we sang. We performed at Six Flags, SeaWorld, Disney World, Six Flags again, around town. Um, we did one show that we sold tickets to at that time that brought in our money to be able to go on the trips, and I loved it. I always had some sort of um, duet. Usually, I sang a duet. I don't have the hours either. I think I'm at 700 hours, 780 something hours. And so at that rate, it'll take me 4 years to get there. And everybody says you got to live stream to get your hours, but my channel is a makeup channel, so I feel weird about um live streaming because I think, what am I going to do? Oh, that's good. That's good. I think I've been thinking about doing another giveaway. That's how I got my last big jump. I know I'm scooting y'all around. I'm sitting on the bed with my legs crossed, so they're going to sleep. I'm sorry about that. Um, I did when I got to 500. I actually didn't get my 500 giveaway until I was right at 700. And that's because I kept getting 500, and then YouTube would take some, and then I would be to 500, and then YouTube would take some. And so finally, I thought I'll let it get to 600, but I got to 700 before I did it. But I earned a little over 100 subscribers by the giveaway, and none of four of them left. That's out of 100, only four people left. So I did get a watch base that actually does watch and comment on my stuff, but you know, um, I don't know. I think my videos are too long. I talk too much. I don't know what the problem is, or if it's because I'm older and I don't really do a bunch of bold. It, yeah, it is. You think do makeup tips live? Because I usually do a lot of tutorials on hooded eyes because if you look, my lid is almost down to the my eyelashes, and my left eye is the worst, and that is an inherited trait. I want to get me some Botox. I look surprised. Well, I may start doing that. I hadn't even thought of that because I think I thought about doing one with my eyeshadow palettes, but I don't have high end eyeshadow palettes. And I don't know if people would be interested in that. I don't have the money to spend on I mean, I'm not poor mouthing, I'm just saying, I have other, I've got children, so um and we're a one income family. I don't work anymore. And so I don't feel like I can pay $60 for a Huda Beauty. You know what I'm saying? When I can find an exact dupe for it or very close dupe for it, which I have already. Yeah, I wondered if I would reach anybody um, that would care about um, my favorite. My favorite eyeshadow company is Beauty Glaze, and I order them. You can order them off of Amazon, and you can get them faster, but they're a lot more cheaper if you buy them from AliExpress in their official store. And I usually just buy from the official store, but then it takes about a month for them to get to me. So by the time they get to me, um, you know, the eyeshadow, whatever I'm duping for, is already old news. Oh, hi, Not Shame. How are you doing? Oh, it is 4:18 here. Yes, I am doing good. How are you? I was doing subscription services, Tommy, but the only one I'm doing now is Gazelle, and they send that to me for review. But and the Walmart box, I do the Walmart box, which I unboxed just a minute ago. Um, and I unboxed that on here just a while ago. You're gonna lose the sun. What is that? Yes, I did Ipsy before I ever got on YouTube, and then I quit getting it because I had gotten it for a little more than a year, and it seemed like I was getting repeat products, and they got to where they were just sending I don't know, stuff that didn't suit me well. And I got Sephora Play for a while, but they just kept sending me Sephora items, and I was like, no, and perfume samples, and I don't really uh, like a certain style of perfume, and they were sending very floral, extremely feminine smells, and not that I'm not feminine, I mean, I am, but the kind of colognes I like are warm and spicy, not floral and fruity. So, and I did BoxyCharm for a year, and I've just recently stopped getting them because it's Christmas time, and I wanted to make sure that I had the money that I needed for my kids. But now this beauty box from Walmart, if you've never gotten it, do you live here in the U.S.? Because this is only $5 for shipping, and the products in are free. And this was a very good box this month. I got two makeup items, both of them by Maybelline. I got this eyeliner, and then I got a Maybelline Great Lash, which I wear on my bottom lashes anyway. And this is the spoolie or the applicator, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I love Tarte blush. I want to get another color for fall. I wanted to do there when you can buy seven products for the $63, and it passed me this time because I thought last time it was right after Christmas or just before Christmas. Anyway, so I didn't get that I didn't see the notification in my email until afterwards. I liked BoxyCharm. I got a lot of my eyeshadow palettes and brushes from them, and I love Luxie brushes. Now the crayon brushes are meh to me. They are the same company as Morphe, and I think Morphe brushes may be better. Which one are you unboxing today? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I'm glad that you came in. I think it's just me and you in here. I don't see anybody else. I live in Georgia. I don't, not too far from the Florida line, just about 60 miles. I need to do a video too. I want to color my hair first because my grays are showing. I may do it with a cap on and put one on that's not faded. Well, happy recording. I hope it turns out good, which I know it will. I'll talk to you later. And I thank you so much for coming. Well, I don't travel good either. If I do, I don't walk too well. I've got problems with my hips. And I've been to St. Augustine one time, so maybe we could plan it. That would be wonderful. But have a good recording session. I don't want to keep you. I can just talk and talk. Okay, bye bye. Tasha FM, TTFM, ta for now. Did somebody else come in? Talk to me. Otherwise, I'm going to close it out. I appreciate everyone that came today. Bye bye.